Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to talk about more solving with trig, right triangle trig. This time I want to talk about finding the value, not just setting up the fraction, but actually finding the value. So we're going to find a side value when given a side and an angle, and the right angle does not count. So when I talk to you about getting an angle value, it's never the right angle of the triangle. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is label your sides according to the angle given. So remember how we did that before. Set up a function to solve it. So we're going to figure out which function, the sine, the cosine, or the tangent would be the best one to use with my given information. And then we're going to use a calculator in degree mode to solve. So you're going to need to have a calculator. Again, there's the free one online that I have in the Google Classroom. It's also an app you can put on your phone. It is a scientific calculator, so if you do not have one of those with those buttons, that is the best option for you right now. It can also be downloaded onto your computer if you don't want to put it on your phone. But we can go from there. And if you don't know how to use the calculator that you have, email me, jump on a Google Classroom with us. I will go over it with you. You can show me what kind of calculator you have, and we can help you with this. So let's look at a few. All right, so here is a triangle. I'm asking you to find side H. Oh, I put X's. Okay, so let me fix that right now. So it matches. Sorry about that. X. Okay, so find X. And in my first triangle, I'm going to label. Here is my angle, my given angle. I'm going to draw a line straight out. That is my opposite side, going straight out from here. This is my hypotenuse, and the side left over is my adjacent side. I don't know what that is, so I want to kind of get rid of you. Give me 1 second here. It won't let me do it. There it goes. Okay. So, looking at what I have this angle, I have the hypotenuse, and I want the adjacent. So, you might want to label what you have and what you need. Okay, that might be helpful. So I have the hypotenuse, I need the adjacent, right? And then when I go back and I think about SOHCAHTOA, I see that hypotenuse and adjacent is this one right here. It's the cosine. So then I'm going to solve. So I'm going to say the cosine of 37 equals the adjacent, which is x, over the hypotenuse, which is 11. To solve this, I'm going to multiply this side by 11. I'm going to multiply this side by 11. Okay? I'm then going to plug 11 cosine of 37 into my calculator. This is what's getting plugged in. Make sure, again, that you are in degree mode to do this, and pull up my calculator here. Okay, and we are going to type that in. So I'm going to do 11 times cosine of 37, and if the number I get is 8.784991. Okay, then my directions tell me to the nearest thousands. So remember, this is tenths, hundreds, thousandths. That means I want to round to here. So that 9 tells me this is 8.79, nope, 85. There we go, I'm rounding there. That is my answer. Let's look at it again. So again, here's my 60. I'm going to draw a line straight out. This is my opposite side. I'm going to move X. I don't like where X is. Let me move X. Get rid of you there. I'm going to put them up here on my opposite side just so I get a different value. This is my hypotenuse. And this is my adjacent side. There we go. Okay. What do I have? I have the hypotenuse. Have the hypotenuse. Want or need is the opposite. Looking at my SOHCAHTOA, that's sine, right? So these two go with sine. So I'm going to say the sine of 60 equals my opposite over my hypotenuse. Again, I used 11 again. Multiply 11 to both sides. I'm going to type that in my calculator. 11 sine of times sine of 60. I'm going to get 9.526279 nearest thousandths. So 1, 2, 3. So it's 9.526. Okay? Not too bad. So the next part is what happens when it states to solve a triangle. So in the directions it just states to solve a triangle. And I'm given an angle, again, not just the right angle. I'm given another angle besides the right angle. And a side. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to subtract the given angle and the right angle from 180 degrees. This gives you the value of the third angle. And then you're going to label your sides like we just did. And I'm going to solve for any side I don't have a value for. So when it says solve, it means anything not labeled I need a label for. Okay, so take a minute, write this down. So now let's look at this one, okay, and we want to solve this triangle. Again, something I want to go over with you is when I'm labeling sides, right? So let's do that first. This is my opposite. This one is my hypotenuse. And this one is my adjacent. Something you need to know is that the lowercase letter is always opposite the uppercase letter. So for example, this is capital B, that would be lowercase b. This is capital A, that is lowercase a. This is capital C, this is lowercase c. So the lowercase letter is always opposite the uppercase letter when we're writing in a triangle. So the first thing I need to do is I go 180 minus 90 minus 51. That is going to give me 49. I believe minus 51. 39. I was off a little bit. 39 degrees. Okay? So that means angle B is 39 degrees. So that's the first part that I did not have answered. Now, if you notice, I still need the hypotenuse, or side C, and the adjacent side, which is lowercase b, side B. So for side B, I have the opposite, and I need the adjacent. Okay? So opposite and adjacent. And again, if it's easier, write this out somewhere on your paper to have as a reference. Okay? And then I need side C. So side C, I have the opposite, and I need the hypotenuse. Okay, so opposite and adjacent, this one's tangent. Opposite and hypotenuse, this is sine. Okay? And we're working this from angle 51. So to solve for side B, we're going to say the tangent of 51 equals my opposite side, which is 9, over my hypotenuse, which I don't have, so it's lowercase c. So to solve this one, it's a little trickier. I'm going to first multiply both sides by c. Okay? I have c tangent 51 equals 9. I'm then going to divide by the tangent of 51. And that is what I'm going to solve for. So c is equal to 9 over the tangent of 51. And in your calculator, you're going to do 9 divided by tangent of 51. Again, make sure you're in degree mode, and you close your parentheses. And this tells me c is 7.288 0.056. Let's just stick with rounding to the thousands. That's the first 3. So C is 7.288. So there's one answer. There's the second answer. Now I have one more side, right? Let's do side C. We said that was sine. So sine of 51 is opposite, which is 9, over the hypotenuse, which is B. Okay? No, I take that back. C. What did I do C for? I think I have my sides labeled wrong. Let me fix that. I'm not having a great day today, guys. Oh, come on. Thanks. Let's get rid of this guy. Same concept, I just put the wrong letter. I was on a C kick. That should be B's all over the place. B goes there, and there, and there, and there. Alright, so then this guy over here is the C that I'm looking for. Same concept, doesn't matter. So we're going to multiply both sides by C. This is C sine of 51 now equals 9. We're going to divide by the sine of 51. Same process, so C is going to equal 9 divided by sine of 51. Do that on your calculator. 9 divided by sine of 51. Make sure your parentheses are closed. That's going to equal 11.58084. Round to there, so C is 11.581. All right, one more example. Let's try this one. Do this one on your own. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's start labeling. This is my opposite. Hypotenuse. This is my adjacent. I need, so some things that I need angle A, side B, and side A. Those are the things I need to answer. So let's do side B. That's a lowercase. Didn't mean to capitalize you. Side B, I have the hypotenuse. I need the opposite. So that's tan. Or nope, that is not tan. That is sine. Side A, I have the hypotenuse, and I need the adjacent, and that's cosine. So if I subtract 180 minus 90 minus 53, I get 37 degrees. If I set up the trig function for B, sine of 53 is going to equal my opposite side over my hypotenuse. So this is just 5 sine 53 equals B. So 5 sine of 53. That's B now equals 3.993178. So again, if I round to 3, this is 3.993. Let's do side A. So sine of 53 equals my adjacent side, which is little a, over my hypotenuse, which is 5. Multiply both sides by 5. Sine of 53 equals A. So again, I have the same one. I don't have to really do that on the calculator again. Okay. Nope, why'd I do sine? I apologize. Let's try that again. That should have been cosine of 53 equals A over 5. Then I'm doing 5 cosine of 53 equals A. So 5 cosine of 53. That's 3.009075. So this is 3.009. And those are your answers. If you need anything, join our Google Classroom. Email me, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.